What's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Uh, F636 is about to do Seal Road event. Some of you guys might have noticed that they just sent out a system mail regarding the Seal Road event optimization. In order to provide a smoother game experience, we have optimized the Seal Road event. From now on, each governor can only send one troop to escort the caravan. We are we have also adjusted the difficulty of the event so that you will not be unable to finish the event due to the limit of your troops. So like, a whole bunch of people they did the Seal Road event yesterday, and they was not aware of this update. And I think a lot of people message customer support today. That's it why they're like, oh, did we update the Seal Road event? And now they send out the system mail here, and like everybody knows. So like I heard a couple of things about the new update about this event. One is that you only allowed to use one march to attack. So that is one change. Another change was that the caravan they are like a huge circle around the caravan that can provide you points. So as long as you stay inside that circle, you will get the event points. So that's what I heard only. Like I haven't tried yet. So let's see how well we can do it here. It's gonna start at 21:00 UTC, so we have 4 minutes. Um, there is somebody here that killing farmer here. There might be some action going on here, so we're just checking on this guy here. Surprisingly, like they are not trying to rally this guy here. Like only 63 million city, and right beside zero tolerance alliance here. Oh shit! Oh shit! We just saw the lock skill. This guy just got imprisoned. Oh no way. Oh shit. Am I gonna do the Seal Road event or am I gonna watch him getting zero here? I can check it on my farm account to be honest. So I can keep track of that guy on my farm account. Where is my farm? Where's my farm? Here. So I can actually keep track of him on my farm, and if I see a rally coming, then we'll come and see how can he defend against a rally here? Holy shit! 10 minutes. This guy gonna be locked for 10 minutes. Can Zero Alliance manage something here? Like they have a whole bunch of like 72. They super active. They could easily do a double rally here. Come on, come on. Let's see some action here. Hey Sean, welcome to the live stream. Shoot. Oh shoot. We're going to have a double rally or a single rally here. Oh shit, let's share it with my alliance here so they can watch for it. We capture the moment the king dropped the imprisoned skill. It like he just got locked up right there. So probably there are probably like a rally is going on to his city right now. They need more players though. They going to need more players to swarm his city so that he cannot heal. But like I love the new imprison skill. It is just so nice to see some city just get like imprisoned and then people rally it. Crazy. Okay, let me check on my farm here. I have 1 minute before my caravan start. What should I do here? What should I do here? So I'll check it on my farm. Is the caravan starting soon or no? 6 minutes? Oh shit. More player? Wow, we got a rally coming to him already. We already have a rally coming to him. He did not know? Oh shit. Please don't start the Seal Road event without me. No. We got an archer rally here. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. But they need to swarm the city. They need to swarm the city so that he cannot heal. They need to swarm the city with like siege or something so he cannot heal back here. If they don't swarm his city back, he just got heal it right back up here. Oh, double rally! We got a double rally going on here. We got a double rally going on here. Oh shit! Did they start the Steel Road event or no? Did they start the Steel Road event or no? Oh, he using a Trauma Town YSG. These guys are staying nearby here. These guy getting wrecked. Go away. Go away from his city. Stay away from his city here. You guys getting a lot of damages. Oh, why is he attacking each other here? Come on. Swarm. Swarm him down. Don't let him heal. The key is to not let him heal. So one rally is canceled. He canceled the rally, and surprisingly, I don't know. I don't get it. Why did they cancel the rally? Why did they cancel the rally? 5 minutes, 6 minutes on his city. 6 minutes in prison on his city here. Oh shit. Can zero alliance actually zero someone here? Don't let him. Gotta keep attacking on his city. 60 million. 60 millions. 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. They gotta keep swarming his city out here. No. If they can manage to swarm his city, he got heal. Oh shoot, that a lot of damages. Come on. Come on. Come on, swarm. Swarm his city. You see it or something. Now he's got heal. People running away. Only 2% is swarming his city here. That's not good. That definitely not good. Did they started the event yet? Nope. They haven't started the event yet. Are they going to open another rally or what? Hmm. 60 million power. Like he probably half of his hostel is filled, but he probably can heal it right back up here. Like should have just keep swarming him for like 5 minutes. I don't think they can zero him anymore. The lock be over very soon. No, why now? Why swarming him now? You gotta swarm him before he heal. He's probably healing right now. What's this guy doing? What are these guys doing here? Like he probably healed already. He's probably healed up already. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they can zero him anymore. Only 2 minutes left here. Not enough people online, I guess. I need a huge amount of player. Should have just bring all the sieges out, and then you can just keep swarming him with like sieges instead of using your the troop here. The whole idea is just to like swarm him so that he cannot heal back up here. See right here, he just heal back up to like 63 million again. So he barely lost anything. Yep, barely losing anything here. Do they have another rally coming to him? He still have like 10 minutes war frenzy, I believe. Not 10 minutes, but like 7 minutes. He still have like 7 minutes war frenzy. What is it? Okay, what 72 trying to do? What does they just like periodically attack his city to do what? I'm not. I'm. 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 I don't know. I don't know what 72 doing here. Why is it devoted guy keep hitting him every 3 seconds? Like he's already healed back. What you trying to do here? You're just killing your marches. Oh my god. Your idea is to zero him, not zero yourself. Oh, I don't know. That was not a very good attempt for zeroing a 63 million city, I would say. I'm not 100% sure what 72 is trying to achieve here by just hitting him periodically. Like, what are they trying to achieve? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to prevent him from teleporting? Are they trying to get him to get war friendly? Like he's not getting war friendly anymore. He's staying inside its city. That was not good. Okay, never mind here. My team started. Oh, I don't think they can zero that city. It just doesn't look very good. Okay, so we got our first look at the new caravan here. So you can see there is a huge circle. There is now a huge circle around the caravan. So if you inside this circle, you gotta get points. I think every second, every 10 second or so, you get 1,000 points. So some people will recommend me to do like to use two marches. One march stay inside the circle, and one other march is going to kill barbarians. So that's what I'm using right now. So I have my lower marches here, staying near the caravans, and my Chow Chow is outside killing all of the barbarians spawning. So let's see how much point we get so far. 29,000 point already, so that is pretty fast. So I already got like 29,000 points. Okay, a little hard to control here. So I am using Chow Chow and Genghis Khan for my cavalry marches for a fast march, and the other march is Loha and Belly Serious. So let's try here. Let's say I cannot use more than one march to attack. So let's try. Let's see if I can use two march to attack here. Okay, so there's some barbarians there. Any more spawning soon? The bots should spawn very soon. Let's see if our alliance can get 100% here. Where's the boss at? The boss over here. Let's go faster. So let's see if I can use, as you can see right here, like I cannot use Loha to attack anymore. So I can only use my Chow Chow to attack here. And as soon as I target the barbarian or the boss with one of my march, I cannot select another march to target the same boss here. So that's something for you to know. That's a new update. So let's go here. I don't need the box. I don't need the gift box there. So let's see how much point I get so far. 43,000 points. So this is not good. Only 43,000 points so far. And you need more than 100,000 points to get 2 golden sculpture. So let's see how we can do here. Hey, fancy. Let's check on the other guy here real quick to see if he gets 0 again. We got another rally on him. Fuck. Why does he have to rally him when I am doing my event? Son of a bitch. What can I do? Should I Should I stay? Should I finish my event or should I watch him getting zero here? 58,000? 58,000 poise? Oh man. 2.7 million. Oh, son of a gun. I don't know what to do right now. Oh, it's tough. Should I stay and watch the rally here? Or should I go and play my Steel Road event? 58. They need to reinforce the rally as well here. Ichiban. 58, 63 to 58. I think it's gonna be pretty hard to zero him. Not enough, not enough players here from zero from what I'm seeing. They're going to need a lot more players if they want to zero him. They're gonna need a lot more player. Let me go back here. Screw it. It's not going anywhere here. I need to get my two golden. Oh my god, the two bots are here. I missed it. Fuck. Fuck. Why? Yep, he bubble. He out of war frenzy. So is that good to know? That we don't have to care about him anymore. God damn it. How much poise do I have now? 58, 57,000. Man, I don't have enough poise. I need at least 150,000 poise or something to get a two golden sculpture here. Only one march now, and yes. So you can see right here, now there is a huge circle around the caravan. And I was told that if you stay inside this circle, you will get some 1,000 points every second or so. So I am using two marches right now, like one march that stay inside the circle all the time. And one of my other march is used to kill barbarians. Come on, kill the green one. What percentage? 100%. We are still at 100% here. Kill all the green one first. Let's go. Go, people. Let's get 100% here. Let's go F636. We can get 100%. Kill them. Kill, kill, kill. Quick here. Come on. Kill the green one. Kill the green one here. Come on. Come back here. A huge barbarian horde is coming. We gotta be ready. We gotta be ready to kill. How much point did I get now? 117,000? I probably need 40,000 more points, so I need to attack some more. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Where's the green one? We need to kill all the green one first. Am I seeing two green one here? Let's go and kill the green one here. This one need to kill first here. This one need to kill first here. Oh boy. Finish all the green one here. Let's go. We can get 100%. It's looking good. Damn, this green one is strong. This green one here is very, very strong. He coming for the boss here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go F636. This one is coming. Kill him. Okay, good. Someone got him. Someone got that red one. Someone got that red barbarian there. Thing looking good. We probably gonna get 100%. We still at 100% here. Let's go kill this green one here. Focus on all the green one. How much point do we have now? 180,000. So I should be able to get two golden sculpture there. Kill that green one there. Okay, let's go on the boss here. Any chest? Oh, come on here. Get this one. Get this one. Shit. Shit. Let's go steal some chests here. How many? Oh my god, so many people on it. Fuck. Oh crap. Can I get him on here? Oh my god, I couldn't pick up anything. I couldn't pick up anything there. The other march still can get you points. Not 100% sure, but it's pretty hard to tell. I can test it after. I can test it in the next one here. I was told that as long as you stay inside the circle, you can get the point. So we'll see. So let's see how much point did I get on last one. System here. So I got 2 golden sculpture. It doesn't tell me how much point did I get though. It doesn't tell how much poise I had, but I had about over 2,000 poise there, 200,000 poise. Does it say? Yeah. Nope. Doesn't say here. So let's go check back on that guy again when we while we waiting. Is he still there? He teleported. Did he have any death troop or no? More info. I think he has like 300,000 death troop or something. Is there like report? Is there like a report in the Lost Kingdom chat or no? No? No report? No report? No battle report whatsoever? Maybe someone gonna share the report after, but that was not I don't think it was not looking good. I don't think they have enough people to zero. One thing is that one thing about KVK season 2 is that you don't have the commanders that can inflict a lot of severe wounded to a city. So a city can actually take on 1 or 2 rally back to back without filling the hospital. Like unlike in older kingdoms where they have Attila Takeda who can fill up the hospital very quickly. In KVK season 2, Attila Takeda is not allowed to use. So this guy was able to take on a double rally and still manage to not fill up his hospital. So I think from the look of it, he had like 300,000 death troops. I think when I check on him, he had like 2.5 million. So that was about 200,000 death troops for him there. But I think he was able to kill a lot of troops from 72 as well. For second round coming. So for the second round, let's test it. So I will move one of my marches outside here, a little far away, so that it's not staying in the circles, and I'll see how much point he can get. Are we doing nightmare? Are we doing hell? I think we did hell. Yeah, we did hell level. Any oh, we got a photo here. YSG and Mermet, 28,000 to 50. See, this is a problem. There is a problem with using like a very high skill damage commander for rallying city. You don't inflict a lot of severe wounded. Look at it, like 28,000 dead for only 56,000 severe wounded. So his hospital is like barely filled from that rally there. 56,000, 35,000 here again, like barely able to fill up his hospital there with just. So this one is better, 2,200,000. So able to fill up his hospital 200,000 severe wounded. So the third report is much better there. Is there a report up here? Nope, I don't see anything here. So the third rally was much better, like 44,000 dead to for 200,000 severe wounded. But the first one, the first and the second one is not that good. The first one here is not that great. 28,000 dead to for only 56,000 severe wounded. Not that good. Did we summon? Oh shit, we did. Where is it? Where's the Caravan? Okay, it's coming here. So let's see how much point do I get here. So we got 2,000 points. I got 2,000 points from doing nothing here. Kill this guy. 3,000 points. So every 10 seconds you get 1,000 points. Do I still get point here or no? If I attack, so even though I am using my Chow Chow to attack a barbarian, I am still gaining points. As you can see, I got 4,000 points. So definitely bring two marches for this event. One march is stay in the center, like nearby the Caravan, and the other march just used to like kill barbarian here. So it is confirmed that you can use one march to attack and one march to gain extra points. Let's kill all the barbarian here. 48,000. We're doing good here. So make sure you move the march at you used to stay nearby the caravans. Make sure you put it ahead of the caravan all the time. As long as you remain in the circle, you will get the point. 100,000 point already. That's good. Oh, the boss is up here. Let's see if we can get like a chat or something this time. We wasn't able to pick up anything last time. We're too slow. We're too slow here. Where's the chest at? Give it to me. Give it to me here. Pick it up. Can I pick it up? Caravan moving again here. Did I get it? Did I get it? I didn't get it. Fuck, I didn't get it. Yep, I did not get it. Damn it. Not fast enough. Not fast enough to pick up one of the chests there. Better luck next time. Better luck next time here. 1154. Oh, go kill the blue one here. Kill the green one here. Okay, so if you can see right here, you get that on top of my other marches here, which is lower. Anytime you get the point, you got that plus 1,000 on top of it. So can I see it here? I just saw it. I saw it just now. I saw it pop on top of my lower head just now. That I get 1,000 points. See, you can see right here, individual score plus 1,000. Go get this green one here. So I say once every 10 seconds. 1,000 every 10 seconds if you have a Jumar stay nearby the caravan. We're doing good. Good teamwork here from F636. We're killing it at this event here. We're killing it. None of the barbarian haven't been able to reach the caravan yet. Second boss coming. Don't step on my grass, fucker. Funny. Someone just say funny stuff in a lion chat. We got company. Okay, we got the first boss here. Let's try this time. Let's hope we can pick up like a level 3 chest or something here. We've been unlucky, very, very unlucky so far. Get ready to pick up a chest here. I'm ready to pick up a chest. I'm ready. Can I pick it up? How many times can I pick up? 3. It can be collect 3 times. Come on. Did I get it? Yes, I got it. I got 1 chest. Finally. Can I get this one as well? Or I am being too greedy here. Am I being too greedy here? Nope, I did not get it. Come on. Anybody? Nobody wants that one? Nobody want it? I'm coming for it. 2 times. Oh no. Where's my lower? My lower is way behind. No, I did not get it. Let's kill the green one here. Take down that green one. Take down that green one first. Kill the red one as well. How much point I have now? 240,000 points. Good enough. Is that enough to get me 2 golden sculpture here? So now I'm just gonna use my marches to guard near the caravan here. I don't need to attack anymore. I'll let the other people who haven't get 200,000 points to get there, unless they're like a green barbarian coming to the caravan, then I'll have to attack it. Come on, come on. Nobody attacking this guy? Oh, I have to now. I have to now. See nobody attacking it. Any green one coming? Am I seeing any? Oh, there's a green one here. Gotta kill it. I'm gonna use my low to kill it. Switch. So as long as you're not using, as long as you're not attacking the target, you can use your other march to attack. Huh? Did my low get here or no? Nope. Can I attack? Nope. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Attack this guy. Attack this guy. Nope. Some weird stuff there. Stop this guy from coming to the caravan here. Oh, the green one. Gotta stop the green one here. Gotta go on it. Gotta be on the green one here. Nobody attacking it. The green one can heal as well. Come on, people. Kill the green one first. Take him down. That's right. That's right. Did we kill the boss already? Oh shit, we did. We killed the boss already. Oh damn it. So that was easy. Another easy escort there. I think we got 100% again. 2 golden sculpture again here. I pick up a level 2 escort bounty chest. Caravan. Are we doing one more or no? Are we doing one more? One more, or wait for tomorrow? Oh my god. So next one at 5 UTC. Look like we're not doing it. Hopefully, man, 5 UTC is like 1 o'clock my time here. Not many barbarians spawn in the new steel road. I think so, yeah, because you only limit to 1 marches. So I think they reduce the number of barbarians a little bit. I think there's still a lot. I think there's still a lot, and I think if your alliance have a lot of like T4 players, I think you still got struggle with like a hell difficulty level. Uh, I think like F6 36 is a I would say a pretty strong alliance. Like we had what 8.2 billion, so we have a lot of T5 players. But some other alliance with not that many T5 players, I think you might still struggle with it. So just showing you guys like the new ninja update steel road event. It was not in the previous patch note. Nobody know about it. People only knew about it today after the event started. Some people start doing it, and we just find out about it today. So let me send down my gather here, do some resource gathering here. And the next thing on the list, let's go and take a look at my Lost Kingdom here. So level 4 pass opened 2 days ago. They had a lot of fighting going on. A lot of kingdom had been fighting very, very hard in this Lost Kingdom map here. Lost Kingdom 80, there was a lot of like kingdoms that been fighting very, very hard, and they exceeded my expectation. Like I did not expect them to fight for very, very long, but they did. Let's do a clear verification here. Okay. What? Do we have any more report? Oh, okay. So we got So let's look at the report here from this guy, city. Oh shit. He's sharing a whole bunch of city here. So the guy who just got rally just now, he's sharing a whole bunch of report here on the rally. So the first one, 1.5 million a rally from Prince Edward and Cumbria here. 29,000 death troop for 78,000 severe wounded. Not extremely good there. Not extremely good there. He's sharing so much here. The second one we have is Edward and Thomas again rallying him 1.5 million. 1.5 million troop on another 1.5 million troop defending. 33,000 death troop for 82,000 severe wounded. A decent trade-off, but oh, this is pretty good. I think he has a lot of T5 severe wounded. Okay, was that it? Pretty good. I think 1-for-3 ratio is okay. And we have Attila, I mean Saladin and Genghis Khan rally 200,000 for 1.7 million. So that is pretty decent. So that is much better. 200,000 for 1.7 million. So that is so much better there. We have a bunch of people soloing his city here. 6,000 death troop. Oh, this is AoE skill damage. This is AoE skill damage from YSG. Killing a whole bunch of marches nearby here. Oh my god, this guy. Who is this guy here? Just standing nearby and got 86,000 death troop here. I think mostly sieges. Yep. Mostly sieges swarming his city, I guess. AoE skill damage here. 4,000 death troop for 6,000 severe wounded. I would say decent. Does he get any death troop or no? I don't see any death troop from the report. So this is the second last report for the double rally. Second one. This one is the third one here. This is a swarm. Whole bunch of guys swarming his city here. I'm assuming. I don't see a rally. 30,000 death troops for 5,000 severe wounded. Definitely not worth it. 83,000 death troops for 34,000 severe wounded. Not worth it. Again here, 100,000 power loss for 800,000 power loss here, and your death, like your troop dying. Shit, 83,000 T5 deaths. I don't know if it worth it. Oh my god, another one here. 100,000 T4 dying for 23,000 severe wounded. Not good. Not so good here. Like the thing is that like if you want to zero him, you gotta commit. You gotta commit 100%. Otherwise, it's just like doing something halfway. Like you try to zero him, you almost fill up his hospital already, and you give up halfway. So he ended up with not getting any death troop here. You gotta keep on like constantly swarming him, and do not let him heal. So that was not very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. What about this one? 3,000 death troop for 600 severe wounded. 13,000 death troop for 2,600 severe wounded. Decent. He's getting good trade-off. Like he's getting good trade-off there, because there was not enough people, I guess. There wasn't enough people there. Oh my god, this is a bad one here. This is the one where the devoted guy keep attacking his city. 45,000 death troop. Oh my god. Other one is just mostly a single attack. Can you come north and show us how great you are? Okay, we got another rally. We got Barker and Ethelflaed rallying his city here. 29,000 death troop for 34,000 severe wounded. Did he switch? Did he switch his? What is it, like a double rally? It's a double rally. Huh. Did he show? It's not finished. He still have like 1.2 million troop remaining. Why don't do it all in one shot? Are you talking about the Steel Road event? I think the idea of like doing the event in 2 different time zone, I mean two different time slot, is that they want to have people who couldn't make it to the time slot right here, which is 21 UTC. And if you cannot make it to the 21 UTC, you can go to the 5 UTC to do it once. Like personally, I am not a fan of it, but because the reason is because if you stay in the alliance that doing the Steel Road event, and I think if we finish that event, you will not able to do that event again with a different alliance and able to obtain that rewards again. So I think that is the reason why we split it into different time slots. So one is at 21 UTC and the other one is at 5 UTC. So that for the people who, so that everybody can try to make it. Pretty much, I think that's the idea. That's the idea. That's why we're not doing it in one shot there. But usually, I would say that this is a time slot. You make it. If you cannot make it, you better join the other alliance before we start doing it. And you gotta find a different alliance. I think it's better for you to join a different alliance to complete the event that that work for your time zone, pretty much. So you gotta find out which alliance can do this event at your time, and then you just gotta do it three three runs at the same time. Like that, what I would prefer to do. But each alliance runs it event differently. Some runs it in 2 time slots. Some might runs it in 3 time slot. Some even runs it in 2 different days. Like one of my beginner account, like they were running it in the exact time slot, but on 2 different days. Like I was like, what the fuck? Like, what's the idea? So they run one of the event was at same exact event, Steel Road event. They run the first 2 times at 20 UTC on the first day, and they ask the people to go back on the second day at exactly same time, 20 UTC, to run the last one. I like it blew my mind. Like, what was they thinking? Like, it is that you try to do it at 2 different times so that you can like accommodate more players, so that more players can make it to the different times. I don't get what's the point of having the to do the event on 2 different days at the exact same freaking time. So it depends on the people in R4, R5 how they think it might best work for the alliance. But like, it makes sense to do this event in 2 different times, but it doesn't make sense to do this event in exact same time and 2 different days, or even 3 different days. That would be stupid. I don't know. Okay. So another thing I want to talk about is take a look at Lost Kingdom 80 here and see how each kingdom look like here after day 2. 2 days after level 4 pass opening. On the first days, there was a lot of fighting. 1636, we did not do any fighting at all. Maybe a little bit, like a little tiny little bit, because like the only kingdom that we can fight is 1676, but they decided not to go up north. They put 100% fighting power to the south, and they actually one of the kingdoms that actually really impressed me. So 1676, they fought very hard for on the first day, and they also managed to do a second push on the second day as well. And man, some of their fighters losing a lot of power. So let's go into the individual power ranking here. I'll show you guys some of their fighters from 1676, and huge respect to them. To be honest, like some of their players losing a lot of power. Did this guy even fighting 76 LE? The real Mimi? Did he fight? This guy, same power. He down 6 million power, so it's okay. Let's see who else from 776 in the top power here. How much power did he lose? 3 million power, not a lot. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. Where are the rest? I mean, like some of the 76 players, they lose so much power. They drop so much power here. How about this guy? He down 5 million power. Not a lot for 100 million power players there, but some other guys, where are they? Let's see. Where is 1676 here? Shy? Did he drop a lot of power? Okay, Shy. I think I saw him very active on the field as well. So one of player from 76 here, he lost 20 million power. So that is a lot of power lost for like 1 or 2 days of fighting. Respect to that player right here. So this is one player from 76 that losing a lot of power here. There's some more. They dropped their rank because they lost so much power. Let's look from some more here. Who else from 76? Man, okay, here another one from 76. Naomi Kings, I think he lose a lot of power here. So 138 million power went down to 95 million power. So he went down 40. He lost 40 million power in 2 days of fighting. So huge respect to that guy right here. Like, I can't afford to lose that much power. So that's not something that I can do. He got a lot of kills. I think probably about 20 million kills and probably 5 million P5 kills here. I saw this guy mostly just like rallying and reinforcing the flag, so he doesn't get a lot of kills from like open fields. But he was like feeding the flags, and he was like running rally. So a lot of rally from him. So huge respect to that guy there from 76 Queen Assassin. That he's nope. So this guy did not fight at all. Matt Kalsai, one of the I think he also a very active fighter from 76 as well. I saw him on the open field a lot. So he went down 13 million power. So that is still like 13 million power for 100 million power players is very big as well. So huge power loss there from him. Very good fighter. A lot of good fighter from 76. I can tell. Who else? Miami Lion King also I think dropping a lot of power. Nope, 3 million. 3 million power lots there. Maybe he trained back some troop lots there. Maybe. What else can we see here? Who else from 76 that fought a lot? Uh, can I see some more here? Dragon Pile. 97 million power to 89 million power, so about 8 million power loss. Decent amount of power loss there for like a almost 100 million power player. But yeah, like 76, like they really impressed me. Like they were able to, they was holding, like they were holding against 72 and 1664 for a very long time, and they were able to actually like fighting on an equal ground with two kingdoms. So that was really surprised me. Like that was something that I did not expect from 1676. So just want to give them a shout out here. Like a very strong fighting kingdoms. Some of their top players are crazy. Like they fought like crazy there. So in this zone here, 76 they are currently locked. Uh, it is like it is expected for them to fighting against two stronger kingdoms. 72 and 1664 they are on paper they are both like they both stronger kingdoms than 76, and for them to go against two of those stronger kingdoms, it's a huge respect to them. But they are currently locked in the zone 4, and it's gonna be very tough for them to go to the next zone. They need to come up with a good plan here. You can see right here 1664 taking control one of the level 4 paths, and 72 controls the other level 4 paths here. They can either go to I don't to be honest, it might not be a good idea for them to come first now anymore. Like after 76 suffers so much losses from the previous battle in zone 5, like for them to come for us right now, it would be a very bad idea. Like 1636, we like fresh right now. We haven't fought, and we are very eager to fight. And for them to come for us, I don't think it's a very good idea. I would say in when zone 6 open, when the level 5 paths open, the best the best bet would be trying to push out in this zone again. I think that what that's what I think. So 72 and 1664 is taken. They took control over of this zone right here, Viola. 1664 they tried to push to the right side, but unfortunately they was not able to fight against 1668. 1668 they are pretty strong, very strong kingdom. A lot of players. I can see like they are very active. KKSK very aggressive, very aggressive fighting alliance. Same go with RoK. Very active as well. They able to push back 1664. Uh, 74 they have a little bit, but like even before 16774 they came here. Even before 1674 came here, 1664 they were losing against 1668 already. So it was not like a 1 versus 2. It was mostly a 1 versus 1 between 1664 and 1668. And 1664, they just couldn't manage to hold on. 76, well, saw Kingdom Mel where the king said they will push when zone 6 open. Hey, Joseph. So yeah, so like, to be honest, like there was a lot of things that were like really like out of my expectation. Like I was like from the talk, like from the Kingdom chat, from the Lost Kingdom chat, from talking with some of the people, like I was thinking that like 1664 they gonna be able to hold on their own against 1668, but they were overwhelming. Like they were overwhelming with the amount of number from 1668. So 1668 is definitely one of the kingdoms that 1636 need to watch out for. I think they are very strong. So 1668 is probably our number one enemy, number one that we need to worry about. From what I've seen so far, like 1668 is our number one concern. It's not 1643. So another enemy is 1643 here, and they had to fight against 1653. And 1643 was supposed to be the strongest on paper. Top 300, they were supposed to be the strongest on the enemy kingdoms, but they was not able to fight. They was not able to fight against 1653. So 1653, they was able to push 1643 all the way back to their zone, and they couldn't do much. Like the resistance from 1643 was not that much, to be honest. Like from what I'm seeing, 1643 is not a threat for 1636. From what I'm seeing, from what I'm observing for the past 2 days, how they fight in zone 5, they definitely not like the main threat for 1636. But the main threat for 1636 right now is 1668 definitely, and 1674. 1674 is also a brand, like a very very fresh kingdom. They barely fought, like they barely fought, like they fought 1653 a little bit, but they still very fresh there. 53, unfortunately, like so 1653 they pushed all the way to 1643 side, and I think they was a little bit overestimate their power. Like if you watch the live stream that I did, like before I ended the live stream, I had mentioned something that they got get in trouble if 1674 pushed to their side, which they did, and they get caught off guard. Like I saw a lot of their city got zero. Like 1674, they came to 1653, they cut them off. Like 1640, 1653, they were like way, way away from their zone. Like a lot of city was unshielded, and after their territory got cut, a lot of territory become ineffective, and many, many city were being zero. So that was something I had predicted. Like I had seen that coming because it was way, way too far. They were way too far into closer to 1643, and then they wasn't able to defend against two kingdoms. It was just a very very difficult task. But like 1653, they had shown that they fought very very hard. Like a lot of player from 1653, they like I've seen them fought in zone 5. Man, they crazy. Like definitely a kingdom that we can rely on. Like definitely a kingdom that 1636 can rely on. Like I just can't wait to fight along their side in next zone. I think it's gonna be very very interesting. I think they are very very strong fighting kingdoms. For them to be able to push 1643 all the way back into almost locked up 1643 in zone 4, like almost. But the thing is that they were just a little like overestimate the power. Like they should have known. They should have known that 1674 gonna come for them, and they should have told their players to be like, hey, you gotta shield, you gotta teleport back to zone 4 to avoid all of the city zeroing. Like they could have they could have ended with a high note here, like with pushing 1643 back, and that's it. But like they stay, a lot of their city stay in zone 5 without like shield or without being protected, and many of their city got zero. I think that was a very bad at the end. But overall performance, like they are very strong fighting kingdoms. Like would be so much better if some of the city didn't get zero. But unfortunate for them, I think that would be a lesson for them to learn. Uh, like the enemy kingdoms are coming, and for some of your city are not like prepared for like protect your own city, and you let your kingdom down for getting zero. So, but a lot of the city got zero were like small city, so I guess they can recover pretty quickly. There was a couple big city got zero, so let's go to some of the players in CA 53 and IA 53 and see how much power they lost. I think let's check with IA 53 here. Um, let's check on some of the big players they have. I Horo, they lose a lot of power, 2 millions. So this guy losing what? I 15 millions. So this guy dropped like 15 million power here. I Mechanio, no power loss. 3 million power loss. 1643, they were sleeping. Ping is Russian, 1643, they were sleeping. I don't know, like they were they got pushed back for the entire 2 days. One day. It not just it not just like their off time. Like I observed them. I didn't observe them for like 3 or 4 hours. Like I don't make the judgment call for like 2 or 3 hour push. But they will push for more than 20 hours. So for more than 20 hours, they will push all the way back, and they were getting hit very hard. So I don't think it had anything to do with their off times. I just feel like they are not a very strong fighting kingdoms from what I'm observing so far. That's what I think. I just don't think 1643 is a very strong fighting kingdoms, or maybe they were just not expecting a very strong push from 1653, because like 1653 was going at them hard. They were like pushing like in pretty much in parallel direction, like 7 or 8 alliance pushing in one direction, and they were getting hit at multiple fronts. And I think Man's, I think Man's alliance is one of the that get hit the hardest. Like they had to fight against 3 or 4 strong alliance from 1653, and I think they just couldn't keep up. Go TM got hit pretty hard too, but I don't know. Like I would just really hope that 1643. I mean, I was really hope that 1653 didn't get zero that many city. It was not a very good thing to see our allies kingdom getting zero. Like there was a lot of city got zero because of the territory get cut off. But overall, like they did pretty well. They fought well. Hopefully, they will learn that lesson, and they can use that for the next zone, and they can be better prepared. Like I think a lot of the players from Z Kingdom are like inexperienced, like they don't know. So, what rank is your kingdom worldwide? I don't know, to be honest, and I don't really care. I think they shut down the what's that website again? Like riseofkingdom.info or something like that, where you can collect the data from all of the kingdoms. So now with that website go down, like that website went down, there is no way for us to collect the data anymore. Like we could still collect the data, but we gonna need some like manual work. Like somebody had to go around and collect the data from the top 300 players. and it's just not possible. I don't know why they shut down that website. I guess because people were using that to predetermine who going to be in their KVK, or who they going to ally with. So I think that probably affecting, like, they probably don't want, like Lilith, they probably don't want how people using that data to the player advantages. So I think that's why they shut it out. But as of right now, there is really no way for us to find out who are the top kingdoms in Rise of Kingdom anymore. Like, those data is no longer available. And so yeah, like, so far, like, after level 4 paths open, like, I am super impressed with on the enemy team. 1676, like, they really impressed me with how they fight, and I really hope they can do the same thing in the next zone. Definitely want to see them fight again. And for our team, uh, I am very impressed with 1653 performance so far. Hopefully, like, they can take that. So instead of them, like, a whole bunch of Jesse got zero. So hopefully they can take that as a motivation to fight harder next zone. Be like, we gotta go for our revenge. We gotta take our revenge next zone. We'll come back. We'll zero the enemy back here. So that's what I'm hoping for. Uh, and I think that what they will be doing. Like, they perform very well against 1643. So hopefully we can fight alongside them again. Some of their alliance still very strong. So yep, it's just pretty tough to fighting against two kingdoms. Like, you fight you fought one kingdom for a day, you're super exhausted, and then the other kingdom come for you, like a fresh, brand new kingdom who haven't fought anything. It's pretty tough to defend against two kingdoms. It's not like it's not a task that any kingdom can pull off, especially for 1653. Like, the power comparison, they are not stronger. They are not stronger than the two kingdoms. Like, their power are pretty much the same. So you have a one kingdom with like 18 billion power versus two other kingdom with the same power, which is also two 18 billion power kingdom. So that it's just very tough. Like, even if 1636 in 1653 position, we got struggle as well. I don't think it's possible. I just don't think it's possible for us to go against two kingdoms that are at like 18 billion power. I don't think I just don't see it happening. It's gonna be very tough. Even for 1636, it would be an impossible task to go against two very strong kingdom here. So that is, even though 1653 they lost the battle in Sid Zone 4 right here, they still gain a huge respect from me. And hopefully we can fight alongside in next zone, especially with F636 building. I think F636 got built into this zone, and we gonna be fighting along with 1653. I think. I have no idea. I have no idea how things gonna, like, what's the plan going in here. But as of right now, like, F636, we can jump mountain, we can jump in both zones. But I think we'll definitely go into this zone here. So we'll definitely be fighting with 1643 and 1674 in next zone here. So F636 and T636 gonna go into Dim Dimboko zone when the level 5 pass open, and we'll be fighting alongside with 1653. And look like Hive and V636 gonna go down south. I think, I think. So we'll see here. And 1668 is definitely a kingdom to watch out for. So we'll see how well we can perform going against them. Um, I think 1672 and 1664 gotta be busy with 1676. Like from what I'm seeing so far, like from how 1676 they perform in the previous zone, like when the level 5 pass open, I think 72 gonna get their hand, like 72 gonna get their hand tied with 76 here, and most likely it's just gonna be 1636 in this zone probably fighting, and maybe probably 20, 25 or 50% power from 64, and probably 25 to 50% power from 72 in here as well. So we'll see how well we can do in this zone here. I think I think V I think V's gonna go to matchers. I think V 636 gonna go here. I don't know, like I don't know anything about the plan, but that is my guess. My guess is that Hive and 1636 gonna go down here, and F is gonna go up here. So, what do you think about being a king and now being a casual player? My life is much easier. I don't have to care so much about like all the complaint. I don't have to deal with all the players. I don't have to deal with all the politics, all that like discussion that I don't really care. Um, like some players. One thing is that like be not just being a king, being like an alliance leader or being like an alliance officer. You find yourself getting involved in a lot of like management work, like all the work that require you to put some thought into it, all the work that require you to discuss. Sometimes like when you discuss with like a sensible person, it's okay, but you know, it most often not the case, especially in your kingdom council. There are always one or two persons that is not being reasonable, and you just have so much headache with those people. And I just really don't want to deal with that shit anymore. To be honest, like it is not worth it to be the king. It is not worth it. Like everything doesn't matter what you do. Like you still get the blame. To be honest, like if anything go wrong, you probably be the first one that the kingdom gonna blame on you. And to be a good king, you gotta be active in fighting. You gotta take good care of your kingdoms. And sometimes you just have to adjust your kingdom policy, all that kind of thing. It just requires too much work, too much discussion. Like if you ever been into like a kingdom council, oh my god, it's everybody wants to have their way of doing things to be implemented, especially Mighty's government event. It's like freaking every freaking month or every freaking week. Every freaking week, somebody try to come up with a new idea. Oh, maybe we should try this for Mighty's government event. Let's talk about it. And then people talk about it. Nothing get done. And then it's just useless talking. And it just consumes so much of my time. And I just don't enjoy doing it anymore. Especially as you can see that I am working full time. I am also like making a YouTube video. It just I just don't find enough time to do all that kind of things anymore. Uh, like you don't have to fight harder if you are like an alliance leader or four, but you do have that pressure on you that hey, if you're like an R5 or an R4, like the people gonna look at you. So let's say if I if for some random player, right? If say I am in this Lost Kingdom right here, like if I want to check out this alliance right here, like CA53, like the first thing I'm gonna check is I'm gonna check the alliance leader and their R4. Like I'm not gonna freaking scouting to the rank 3 player or rank 2 player. So if you're in like R5 or R4, you pretty much represent your alliance, and you do have that pressure that you have to perform well in KVK, or you have to have a decent stats so that you can represent your alliance. So that is like a little pressure on you if you care so much about it. But like for some R4, they just don't really care. And like in my older kingdom, like in my previous alliance, like I only like I pick a couple of R4 just so they can manage the alliance. Like, I don't really need them to fight, and they're not even that active in fighting. Like some of them have very low kills, but I need them to manage the alliance, so I can't do everything myself. You migrate from your original kingdom. Unreasonable sound like you mean? Yes. You me probably be like, let me win my discovery event. Okay, so I'll tell you guys one time in our kingdom council, we talking about let's have a arrange my discovery event winners, and we have like a whole bunch of like representative from like, a small alliance, and the first thing they say is that, oh, I want to win the next mighty government event, and they like 30 million power. I mean, all all of the people in the kingdom council, like most of them, I would say 80% of the people in the kingdom council, most of the time they only care about themselves. Like they only want to have the rules that be implemented so that they can be benefit from it, or at least benefit their own alliance. So most of the time it's very difficult to like bring up something that can work for the kingdom like overall. Like another thing is that like we have a back in 1291, we have a lot of people like farm feeding. So like we constantly have that discussion about, are we gonna allow farm feeding or not, or are we gonna stop people from farm feeding? So we have people like, hey, we can save a lot of. So one side we have people saying that we can save a lot of speed up from farm feeding, so we can say we can use the speed up for fighting in KVK, and they say they have a lot of farm cows, so resource is not their issue. On the other side, we have a whole bunch of people who do not have any farm cows, and they cannot farm feeding, or they don't want to farm feeding. So we have two sides who like they both want to do really well in Mighty's government event. So one side they just want to train, or they don't have a farm cow to farm feeding. They want to implement one set of rules for Mighty's government event. And we have another side, we have like active player who have a lot of farm account who can farm themselves, like farm feeding in KV in kill event to get point, and they don't want to have a limited kill event. So like it's very difficult to like make both of those happy, and it's just like a constant back to back argument. Like even after we have the rule implemented to like, hey, okay, so to make both of you guys happy, you gotta have a two might discover event, like two cycle for like no farm feeding or like limited farm feeding, and two cycle for like unlimited farm feeding. So both of you guys can be happy, like both sides can be happy. And even after we implemented that rule, people are still not happy. Like, come on, guys, like when you gonna be happy? It's like give me a break. Like, what else can I do here? Like, I don't want to get involved in those kind of discussion anymore. I'm telling you, like, do not get yourself in Kingdom Council. You get a headache, and sometimes you got pissed off, especially when you have to talk with someone who is not very reasonable. I mean, like, it's just impossible to talk to some person. Was king for consecutive time, and spent so many gems on king skills, and the council were eating me. So that another thing. But like in my previous alliance or like previous kingdoms, like I have a lot of like trusted players. So like activating king skill is not an issue for me. So that was not an issue. Like a lot of people was helping me with like activating training buff or research buff. So I have no issue with that because we've been together for a long time. So that was not an issue. But the discussion the discussion in the Kingdom Council is what killed me, especially the non like constant discussion about Mighty's government event. Holy shit! But now I am a free man. I don't have to care about that crap anymore. I also don't need any commander anymore. Like, so whatever this kingdom decide on my discovery event doesn't affect me at all. So I can just enjoy my time here. That's it to set a kill event limit so people have to train to win. So as I said before, like in my previous kingdom, we have a lot of like active player as well as active fighters. Like Z player, like they farm a lot. Like they have a lot of farm cows. They very active fighting in KVK, and they also use those farm cows to like feeding in KVK. So that is the issue. It's not like so like it would be a lot easier for me to change the rule if those players who like farm feeding never fight in KVK. But the problem is that like the people who asking for the kill event limit and not farm feeding, they barely fight in KVK. If you look at their kill and death, it's laughable. And we have the other side, like active fighter, who have an active farm account, who using farms to feed themselves so that they can win a governor, as they can win commanders in a mighty discovery event. And those players, they are like active fighters. So it's very difficult to make people happy. Like and I am leaning toward to like making the active fighter, like the active player, happy because those are the players who fighting in KVK. And I mean like the other people who want to change the rule to like hey to no more farm feeding. But like if those players who like fighting a lot in KVK, they contributed a lot in KVK, like I'll be happy to change the rule. But it's the opposite. It's like the people who farm feeding, like they are super active in KVK, and the people who wanted to limit kill event, I mean like they play in KVK, they play 2 hours, 3 hours, and I've never seen them again. So that is a problem. So it depends on your kingdom, to be honest, and like it's a lot it's a lot better for you to just migrate to like a kingdom that have everything kind of like set already. Like it's very hard to change something that your kingdom had been doing for so long. So like 1291, we've been allowed farm feeding for the longest time. We have people who like have so many farm accounts already, and just to make the change, you got to upset so many people, and it just doesn't work. Spend 30k gem in 2 days with king skill in KVK. Uh, no, I would never use gems even if I'm the king. I would quickly switch to my farm account, activate the skill, and then go back on my main account. Yeah, I don't waste I don't waste gems. All right, so next thing, let's talk about the new update. So that would be something interesting that I want to talk to you guys about. So let's go and look at the new update here. Okay, so update 1.0.37 gear up. Um, so it's coming in about 10 hours. So can't wait. Like I am very excited for this update, to be honest. But on the other hand, I am a little skeptical as well because I strongly believe it is going to be a pay to win update right here. So first one, instead of having 7 types of materials, you are only now need to have 4 types of materials. So it's kind of like make it a little bit easier, so you know exactly what type of materials you need for your equipment. Before it's kind of like too many, so this is pretty good. So this is a very good change here. So instead of having like 7 types of materials, you go down to 4 types. So it simplifies the equipment system a little bit, I would say. So that is a good change. So the second change right here. So improve the attribute for some of the equipment to rebalance the system right here. So we got like a preview right here of an epic equipment right here. So this is an epic glove that we had before. So before the update, it have a 2% infantry stat increase. And after the update, it got a 3.5% boost here. So it is going to have a 5.5% infantry defense. And the amount of material required is reduced by, so before it needs 60 epic materials. After the update, it needs 40. So reduced by 75%. So the cost to craft the epic equipment is reduced by 75%. But that's still not a lot. Like if you look at my account, like after like from the show you guys right here. So some of the equipment got costs get reduced by 75%. But if you look at my account, like someone is super active, and like I even spend some of the jumps on the Garden of Infinity as well. You can see right here, like I barely have any epic equipment at all. So at 25% cost reduced on like equipment crafting is not gonna make me going to have a full set of epic equipment after 1 or 2 months. So that is not gonna happen. So like a 25% reduce in the cost of the crafting some of the equipment is, I would say, it's definitely not like crazy right there. I don't think you're gonna be able to craft a whole bunch of epic equipment after this update. So that is one thing. The second thing is you can look at it right here is a I would say a pretty big increase in the stat boost here. So originally you only get a 2% stat boost for infantry defense here, but after the update you got like a 5.5%. So that is a 150%, 150% stat boost right there for infantry. And this is only the glove. And the glove is most often have very low stats. So I would expect to see a much like higher stat boost on like chest, helmet, or leggings. So there gonna be a huge jump here for like epic equipment. Um, and I would really like can't wait to see if they going how much they are going to boost like elite or um, or advanced equipment. But like if you look at right here, like epic equipment get 150% stat boost. Think about it. What do you think legendary equipment gonna get? Like legendary equipment, they probably gonna get like a 200 or 250% stat boost. So you gotta see a huge jump from what I'm seeing right now. So so the player who can manage to have like a full set of legendary equipment, they gotta be able to destroy any, like when it comes to a rally or like garrison, they gotta have a huge advantages. So as of right now, like especially for someone like myself who doesn't spend a lot, you would consider myself like a free to play player. Like I can garrison sometime. Like I can garrison sometime with my current equipment here using like blue or like gray equipment. But after this update, I just don't see. I think like for like a player who do not have like, a very good set of equipment, it's gonna be very hard to garrison or rally anything, because the player with like a legendary set or like a full epic set, they gonna have that extra 20-30% or even 40 or even higher, but probably 30-40% stat boost more than you, and they gonna have that huge advantage when it comes to like rallying or garrisoning. So like a pay to win kingdom versus like a low spender kingdoms. Like the pay to win kingdom now, they gotta have that huge advantage when it comes to a rallying or defending. Like on the open field, maybe not like huge differences, but there gonna be a huge difference when it comes to garrison now or rally. And I don't think I can see myself become like a garrison captain anymore after this update, unless I can manage to get like a full epic set on my uh, garrison commander, then maybe. But like even with the 25% cost reduction, like I'm not gonna be able to craft like a full set of epic equipment in the next 2 or 3 months. That is not gonna happen. Like I just don't see that happening, and it's gonna be pretty much impossible. And like if you have to fight against like a kingdom with like a huge spender who can manage to get a full set of legendary, man, I just have very bad feeling about this. Like a player with a full set of legendary going against a player with full set of epic, I think the player with full set of legendary gonna have a huge advantages. As of right now, like some of the legendary equipment doesn't give that crazy stat boost over like epic, or it doesn't give like a crazy stat boost over epic or elite equipment. Like couple here like 10%, like 20% overall. So this piece of legendary equipment right here, the total stat boost is like 20%. Here 13%. So 7% difference is not like a huge difference here. Even for this epic right here, so you got like 18%. So 18% compared to like a 20%. So epic to legendary. But after the update, it's probably gonna be a lot much like gonna be much higher here. Like epic and legendary, the gap between epic and legendary gonna be very high. So get ready. So that is a preview. So from the preview, that's what I think. Like from just looking at this preview right here, for just one piece of epic equipment, which is a glove, like the amount of stat would increase. I can I can always start worry about it already. But the cost reduction is okay. Like a 25% cost reduction is okay. But like it also gave the pay to win players a much easier time to get like a full set of epic equipment as well. So in a sense, it actually work into like pay to win player favor and not like low spender or like free to play player. So now they like all of their markets go running around with like a full set of epic or like a full set of or half set of legendary. They're gonna have much easier time. Especially so another thing you should know that they also adding the blueprint to the VIP shop. So before this update, some of the equipment you need to actually spend time. You actually need to spend time to like do a whole bunch of like barbarian keep. You need to spend time do a whole bunch of like killing stronghold, barbarian stronghold. Like for example, the silent trial right here or the lane amulet. You actually have to spend time grinding these blueprint. But like after this update, I think they got put a whole bunch of the blueprint in the VIP shop, and they'll pay to win players. They don't need to spend time for like playing all of the event anymore. They can just probably buying a whole bunch of blueprint, and they can just crafting the equipment without putting in much effort. But like before this update, for example, some of the equipment right here, you need to spend time grinding for them. Like you need to spend time looking for the blueprint. But after the update right now, I think it's gonna be much easier for like pay to win players to just simply spend a whole bunch of gems, getting whole bunch of like blueprint from the VIP shop, and they can manage to get that special talent very easily. Like another another issue with some of the equipment right here, like some of the silent trial or the lane amulet, it's very difficult to get the special talent on the accessory because they are super rare, and it takes such a long time for you to collect enough for one blueprint. So when you collect enough for one, you probably want to save it to craft the next set. But like after this update, you can just buy a whole bunch of like blueprint, and you can just like keep crafting them until you get that special talent. So it's definitely gives the play to win player another advantage as well for like for obtaining that special talent on the epic equipment. I think they gonna have a much easier time comparing to low spender or a free to play player. So like making the blueprint a lot more like easily obtainable is definitely working in favor for like pay to win players. Hope that not the case. Silent trial was appear to get the print. I hate the thought that someone could just bypass all that time and effort. Well, maybe okay. So maybe it's not the silent trial. Maybe it's not the silent trial, but they are adding in a whole bunch of other blueprint. So maybe they're not adding the blueprint for the silent trial, but they can add a blueprint for a different accessory which can give exact same stat or even better than the silent trial. So think about it that way. So maybe it just the blueprint for the silent trial. Maybe they okay if we add the blueprint for the silent trial, people got complain. So instead they can make a new epic accessory and they got put the blueprint for that epic accessory in the VIP shop, and the pay to win player they can just buy a whole bunch of the blueprint, and there is not much you can complain about, and you can still have to spend time looking for the D-Lane amulet or the silent trial amulet blueprint. So that would be another option they can do, but they are making the blueprint a lot more easier for you to get by putting them into the VIP shop. But we'll see. So this is just like my prediction only. Like, but that's what I think. It does mention in the update that they are going to make the blueprint a lot more accessible for players so that you can get them easily. So that is the new equipment rebalance system. As you can see right here, a new legendary equipment set. So man, I just can't wait. I just can't wait to find out what the bonus stats on this equipment sets right here. It is 6 pieces of legendary equipment here, and like I would say, someone like a pay to win player who can obtain or who can like craft this set right here, and they are one of the rally captain. I just don't see myself be able to garrison like anything against them. I'm just gonna suffer a huge loss if I had to garrison against that kind of player. So we'll see. Like I just can't wait to see like how broken this update is gonna be. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a live stream right after this update, or maybe when I get up, and I'll go over the entire set of new equipments, and we'll see if this gonna be like a super pay to win update or not. But from what I'm seeing so far, like I definitely think this is a super pay to win update right here. Like this game gonna put a lot more focus on equipments, and it's gonna be much the same. Like I think it's gonna be the same like owning a legendary commander versus owning an epic commander. So after this update, owning legendary equipment sets versus owning an epic equipment set is gonna be a huge gap. But can't wait to see some of the new set here. Hopefully there gonna be some like epic equipment set that can give like low spender or free to play players some hope. Hopefully we can use some of those new sets so that we can actually stand a chance, like to have like a chance against like a big spender player. So that is my only hope there. For right here, adjusted equipment blueprint job in a Soul Crisis, Iron Ballad, Shadow Legion, and other event, Golden Kingdom. So Golden Kingdom also got a job blueprint. Reduce the material cost for forging most elite and epic equipment right here. So what I just saw, a 25% cost reduction. So not a huge cost reduction there, but definitely will help a lot. So we can craft some of the epic equipment much faster. But we'll see. So added a new type of chest, equipment chest here. So can wait to see how like what does this chest going to give us here. Like it looked pretty nice, I would say. Is it like a, oh, so you do get the chat for free, so you get one free chat maybe once probably every 2 days. I think it's probably gonna be similar to the golden chats. I hope it's not like once every 7 days. If it's like once every 7 days, oh man, it's gonna be very very bad. And I think the new gear up bundle, the new gear up bundle probably has the key for this equipment chest. Uh, so right here, added equipment material chest and equipment blueprint chest to VIP shops. So like they're not mentioning what kind of blueprint, but I'm assuming they're going to add a whole bunch of blueprint in there. Mostly gonna be epic and legendary blueprints. Added a new super value gear up bundle. So as I say, like this gear up bundle right here will probably contain the equipment chest keys. So you can get a certain amount of equipment chest keys from buying that bundle for sure. Right? That I think that I can guarantee you. So yeah, the rest is just optimization here. But the only thing that I care about is it equipment sets right here. So like, gonna be very very excited to see the update tomorrow. So as of right now, it's just like anticipation here of what might come. But from the preview so far, it is definitely going to be like a huge huge pay to win update here. Another thing is that like they are not reducing the cost. They are not reducing the cost to like crafting epic or legendary equipment here. Like it still costs a lot of gold, especially for like a T5 players. Like gold is very valuable here, and for you to try to get one of those special talents, man, it's gonna cost a lot of gold here. So definitely need more farmer cows. Definitely need more farmer cows if you want to get that special. And let's hope that we can actually use resources to buy VIP, like to buy the blueprint in the VIP shop, and not just like using gems. So you can see right here, um, some. Oh, I didn't buy. Shit, I did not buy the item in here. So as you can see right here, some of the items can be purchased with resources, but my guess would be you can probably use like resources to buy blueprint for like elite and lower grade blueprints. But for epic or legendary blueprint, I think you probably have to buy with gems. Most likely, and most likely you gonna have to use gem to buy epic or legendary blueprint. But for anything that is like blue or elite, advanced or gray, I think you can buy them with resources. Speaking of silent trial, I wonder if they fix it so it doesn't proc every turn. Really? Was a silent trial procking every turn? Was it did someone test it and they verify it proc every turn? That would be broken. That would be very very broken though. No wonder I am losing in Sunset Canyon. I think a lot of people have that silent trial. I do not have it. I'm getting my ass kicked in Sunset Canyon here. Some people kicking my ass. I'm losing. Well, not here, but in Lost Canyon, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like how could the player beat me? They might have the silent trial if it is broken. Damn it. Maybe that's why I've been losing. So the silent trial, normal attack can decrease the target by 10 points. But no. So the silent trial, it say right here, it's supposed to proc every turn. What are you talking about? It doesn't say it only have a 10% chance to reduce the target reach by 10 points. So it is proc every turn. It's poorly kept secret. Too much farming? uh, what do you mean? Okay, explain to me. Explain to me what do you mean by the silent trial is broken? Like the skill, the skill is supposed to trigger every time you attack. So if it 10 seconds, this skill got trigger 10 times, and the march got lose 100 rage. Oh, they changed it. Okay, so there you go. They fixed it. So I guess I am losing in Lost Canyon because I'm not good enough. People being me here. I can't believe that I'm losing. How did I lose to this guy? How the heck did I lose to this guy? Using Joan of Arc and Constantine here. And he had like what freaking... He has what? Kusunoki and YSG here. And I'm losing to him. Oh my god, that was close. Freaking guy. He got lucky. He got lucky there. Is Richard and Alexander a good combo? Yeah, very, very good combo. One of my favorite combo to use in the Ancient Ruin or the Altar of Darkness. Very tanky, very, very tanky, and very, very high damage. Not skill damage, like single damage. Alex, very, very high attack. It's like he can pretty much like make up for the lack of attack from Richard. You can see Richard is like a super tank. He does not have any skills that, does he? Oh, he does have one skill that gave 15% attack bonus. But other than that, he just doesn't have very, very high attack. But with Alex, like skill damage, 1700 here. Infantry attack bonus, 30%. And when the shield is down, like he has that 40% attack bonus as well. So very, work very, very well with Richard. If you want to be like a very, very high single target, very, very high single attack target, I would say they could you can pretty much compare Richard and Alex. Could be pretty much the same as like Attila and Takeda. Very, very high single target attack. But on the other hand, Richard and Alex can provide great debuff as well. So Richard and Alex is, I would say, a much better choice for me. If I had to choose to like bring either Attila, Takeda, or Richard and Alex to like Ancient Ruin or like Altar of Darkness, Richard and Alex is much better choice, like hand down. AoE debuff from Richard, AoE debuff from Alex, come on. Plus like very, very high attack, very, very high damage reduction. One of the best, like if you check out one of my video for like commander ranking for open field, Richard and Alex is probably one of the best pairing you can use, especially for someone who, especially for like a low spender player or someone who do not have a lot of commanders. Like Richard and Alex, it pretty much like choose very, very good solid choice for like any infantry focused player. Like invest in Z2 commanders. You can do pretty much very well at any power level. Like even for like a T4 players who do not have T5 players, like you can do really well with Richard and Alex. Especially Alex also provides that like mobility, like 30%, and march speed bonus 30%. You know like how Richard can be very, very slow sometimes because he does not have any march speed increase and infantry is slow. But when you pair him with like Alex, you're a lot more mobilized, and you can get in and out of like fighting very, very quickly. And it's just a very, very strong pairings. Like one of my favorite pairings. Like I would say my number one pairing for match PvP is Chaumatel and YSG, and my second one is Richard and Alex. Like I would take those two to like match PvP any day. Chau and Alex is good too.
Yep. So Tron and Alex is also very very good. I would say very very mobilized. Like I have attempt to I think before I have tried to use Alex and Traumatel. I mean Traumatel and Alex. You want Traumatel as primary. So I have tried to use Traumatel and Alex to go kill farmer before. Pretty decent. And on the open field, very very good as well. Like both of those have a shield, so they can absorb a lot of damages. And like mobility, they are very very mobilized. If you're using Traumatel and Alex, you're gonna get that 50% march speed. So Traumatel 20% march speed from expertise, Alex 30% march speed bonus from his third skill, like 50% march speed infantry. You could catch up to like a slow march of you could catch up to like a slow march of like cavalry sometime. And a very very high attack from both commanders. Uh, I think Traumatel he has that. So one thing about like Traumatel and Alex is that Alex have very very high attack, and when Traumatel casts his shield provide a buff that increase troop damage by 30%. So the higher your attack, like the higher your attack bonus, the higher damage you will deal with that shield is up. So that's another reason why they can do pretty well on the open field. It's the only issue with like the only reason I am not like the only reason that I don't like to use Traumatel and Alex is that because sometimes depend on the situation, the shield is not stacking. So that is something you have to give up on. But other than that, a very very strong and solid pairing as well, like Traumatel and Alex. But like as I said before, like the only reason I just don't like to use them because I just don't like the idea of like losing on that shield because they don't stack together. Like I mean like if Charmatel and Alex Shield stack together, I think they would be one of my favorite commander pairing for infantry commander. But I just hate the fact that they don't stack. Man, when Alex first come out, I was super hyped. I think I was very very excited to pair Traumatel and Alex. But after I find out that their shield is not stacking, I kind of like get disappointed from it. So that's why I haven't like I don't use them a lot. Like I don't use Shaw and Alex a lot, except for in Sunset Canyon. So when I attack in Sunset Canyon, one of my pair is Traumatel and Alex. So I use them mostly in Sunset Canyon only. But on the open field, I just stick with more like either Richard and Alex or Traumatel and YSV. Nice, I just got Richard expertise and want to swap Sun Al for Alex when he come to the wheel. So I can have a two infantry marches, Sun and Martel, Richard and Alex. Yep, that's very good. So Richard, Alex, and Traumatel and Sunzus, very, very strong, solid two commander pairing there. Check equipment in your primary commander in Canyon. Maybe they don't have all the equipment, that's why. No, I have equipments. But I have equipment on my commander. I make sure I have equipment on all of my primary commanders. It's just tough, and sometimes, as I said before, like if you watch some of my video about Sunset Canyon and Lots Canyon here, sometimes like the position, like how you position your marches, and how fast your march move can greatly change the outcome of the battle. So like you can fight one person with exactly same 5 marches setup, but they have a kind of like a slightly different talent tree that can slightly modify the march speed a little bit. So your marches meet a little bit either like closer on your side or like closer on the enemy side. So that like one of your commanders that can, let's say airto flat, let's say you have airto flat behind. Sometimes she can hit either 2 or 3 target, or sometimes if you move too fast, she doesn't hit any actual marches. So that is one of the reasons that can greatly affect how well you do in Sunset Canyon or Lost Canyon here. So let's see right here. How did I lose here? So this is a 4-on-4 and 1-on-1 here. So you can see right here, like my airtoe flat position here. So this is good position here. Like I can hit multiple target here. But his zone of arc is very strong here. How the hell did I lose? So right here, right here, you can see right here, like my zone of arc still getting hit by this zone of arc right here, but I'm not able to hit it. So that is probably the reason why I lost. That probably is the reason why I lost there. Oh, what the heck? I have so many marches left here and I lost? How is it even possible? How did I lose? Whoa. Damn it. Oh man. I have 3 marches here and I still lost? That's crazy. Oh well, that was just unlucky. Too bad I don't have any attack left here. So can't do much anymore. Ooh, gems. I have some gem here. Yeah, but shield drops so fast anyway. It really doesn't make much of a difference. Are you talking about using um, Traumatal and Alex? Yeah, like depend. As I said before, it depends on situation. If you're doing like a 1 versus 1, I don't think the shield will drop very fast. Or if you fighting against, if you're going to fight against another like tank, if you fight against another march that do not do a lot of like skill damages, let's say if you take like Traumatel and Alex and you go to fight against Richard and Alex, or Richard and Traumatel. Richard and Traumatel, they don't do a lot of damage. They're very tanky. But Traumatel and Alex, like when you have those 2 marks going at each other, Traumatel casting his shield and Richard and Traumatel at the enemy, like they don't do a lot of damage to you, so you got barely it's got barely affect any of your shield. Your shield not gonna be able to absorb the whole amount, and after 2 seconds, like you probably have like 50% of your shield still left, and if you're Alex casting the shield again, it means like your 50% shield absorption got get removed. So it's a good pairing. I'm not saying it is not a good pairing. I'm just saying in some situation, you're not able to like fully utilize all of the skill from both of these commanders. So 200 shield here, and another 1400 or 200. Another 200 shield here as well. So it depends. Like I haven't done a lot of testing on a single 1 versus 1 on how long the shield, like how much the shield can absorb, but it's just the idea of like those shield not stacking. It's I just don't feel good using it, but I'm not saying it's a bad pairing. It's a very very decent pairing and very very mobilized. You can pretty much do like hit and run. You can pretty much do hit and run with the pair right here. How did you get your VIP so high? Okay, so first of all, I've been playing this game for 700 days. So are you comparing my VIP points to someone who plays this game for like 400 or 500 days? So that's one thing. So you need to get in consideration that I have played this game for 700 days. So that is one thing. The second thing is that like I've been always into like the top alliance, a big spender alliance. So they have a lot with VIP points. If you look at right here, if you're into one of those like big spender lines, you can collect a lot of VIP points from gold chests. And so that was second thing. And the third thing is that for the past, I would say for the past at least 600 days, for the past 600 days or 650 days, I've always used gems on my VIP points for all of this gem spend event. So think about it, how many gems events so far? So far, probably 700 days. I would say every 2 months, so it's 660 days. Let me check again. Let me get my math. So 700 days. One jump event happen. I say once every 2 months, so one every 60 days. So 600 days divided by 60, 10. So let's say about 10 jumps events so far. So I've been playing this game and there are already 10 jump events. And every time there are jump event, I spend 50,000 jumps on VIP points. So 10 jump events times 50,000, that's 500,000 VIP points right here. So that is half. So that is half of what my VIP point right now. So my VIP point right now is 1 million. So 10 jumps event is 500,000 jumps on VIP points. So that for 500,000 VIP points. So half of that, so half of my VIP points are from spending jumps on it, and the other half is just from doing events and collecting chests from alliances. Not really. Like I've never actually go and look for a gem node to like. I don't focus on farming gems. It's just too much work. It's just like look around for gems is such a hustle here, and sometimes like people fighting over gems. If you in like a very populated kingdom, you would know, like people fighting over gems node, like people killing each other over gem nodes. Like I have people messaging me, this player attacking my farm. It's always about like people always fighting over the gems, like every single time. So I really don't want to go over that issue with my account. So like if the gem nodes is pretty close to my city, and if I see them, and if there is nobody going for it, then I will go for it. But I don't go around. Like, I don't like scouting around my city and be like, hey, where's the gem node here? I need to gather gems. That's not what I do. And like you can get a lot of gem from like killing barbarians. So let's see how much gem I have here. You see right here, like just like using your action point every day, or just like participating in a whole bunch of events, or getting or like being in like a good alliance in KVK, you just get a whole bunch of gems here, and that's how you get gems. Like saving action points, like using action points. Okay, another thing is that like I've seen a lot of like free to play player or low spender player, they wasting action points. Like one of the event I see people wasting action point on a Caravan event. Like a lot of players, they just like spending a whole bunch of action points on the first day, like first 2 hours, just to finish that event. Like for fuck's sake, that event in 3 days. Just use your free action point on that event. Like why are you wasting action point on it? Like you don't care, but I care. I plan out a lot. Like for me, like usually I don't waste a lot of action point on Caravan events. Like some people they drop like 10,000 action point on it. Like come on, you could save the action points. You could have used them for a KVK. You will get a lot more stuff out of it. Um, do you mean modern jam event? Yes. So that is how I get my VIP points. So just say 500,000 VIP points is just straight up from 10 jam modern jam events, and the rest are just pretty much from me collecting a VIP point from my alliance chest. You can see right here, the alliance, the VIP points right here are all coming from alliance chest. Like if you in like a decent, like a strong alliance, like a big spender alliance, you can level your VIP points pretty high. Like if you see some of the free to play player in JWM, like they are VIP 17, and they probably don't even spend a damn. So like not all the player in JWM, the biggest alliance in Rise of Kingdom, like 17, I would say 16, 17 billion alliance. Like a lot of their player in that alliance, some of the player are completely free to play player as well. But because they are in that alliance, who can just like drop a whole bunch of gold chests on them every day, they were able to manage to get to VIP 17. Like they are say much higher VIP than myself. Like VIP 15, I would say nothing crazy. Like I've been into a strong alliance, but I wouldn't consider some of my alliance are like big spender alliance. Like we have a player around like 100 million powers. That is nothing. Like I would never seen like crazy gold chests every day. Like getting like 10 to 15 gold chests every day, I would say a decent alliance. But if you get into like a big spender alliance, you get like 30 to like 50 gold chests every day. So that is a big difference. So imagine just someone who like get 2 or 3 gold chests every day, free to play player, compared to like a free to play player in JWM who get like 30 to 50 golden chests every day. The progress, like your progress and the player in JWM progress is not gonna be the same, even though you both like completely free to play players. So you gotta take those things into consideration when you like comparing yourself with another players. I buy the daily chest every day though, so I replace 508 action point every day. That's good for you. I do that with Caravan. I don't have the patience. So like in this game, like patience is one of the key, especially if you're not spending a lot of money. Like if you want to win one of the KVK skin, you need to do whatever it takes to save action points. So let's say if you want to win one of the where's the Kingdom honor rolls. If you want to win one of the KVK series skin, you need to save as much action point as possible. So you gotta think like if there are some event and you think that you can save action point, then by all means save action point. Another event that I see people wasting a lot of action point on is like race against ham. So for me, a race against ham is not for myself. So like I don't even participate in that event at all. I don't even try. I don't even try to like complete to get the chest. I just completely skip the event. Like I've seen player who wasting a lot of action point on that event. Or like another event that you had to kill. I think is that the same event? I think so, right? Is that the event where you race against time? Is the event you have to kill like as many barbarian as you can within I think 10 minutes, right? I think that it is. So that is one of the events that can take away a lot of your action point. So I skip on that event, especially for like an infantry player as myself. I don't have a lot of cavalry marches, so like, I don't really care about that event. I'm just gonna skip on that 20 golden sculpture. And even if I participate in that event, like the chance of me getting to the number 1 is very, very low. And if you wasted like 50,000 or like 10, 20,000 action points, and you ended up with a rank 10 or lower, you get nothing. So sometimes you just have to see what event you should participate in, and you just hey, this event is not for me. I'll just skip it, and I can save my action points. So that is how I save my action points. Like I don't waste those action points whole bunch of events that I don't see myself winning. Do you recommend saving action point for Eve of Crusade or competing for honor in KVK? So I will mention it before. Honor in KVK, like now do you okay? So you know exactly what city skin you want that you need for KVK. So if there's like a KVK coming for your kingdoms, check what city skin is that like a city skin that you want. If you see that okay, this is a city skin, a legendary city skin that I really want, then you want to use action point. You want to save as much action point as possible until you go into a KVK map and you want to kill a lot of barbarians. That if you want the city skin. But if you don't want the city skin, your best choice is still going to go for Marauder event. The Marauder event, especially free to play player, I would strongly recommend you to go for like, the E of the Crusade event. One thing is that you're getting a lot of jumps, you're getting a lot of speed up. You also get a lot of alliance credit. So when I migrate to Kingdom 1636, I pretty much use all my alliance credit to buy a passport. So I was pretty much zero alliance credit here. But after I like go ham in the Crusade of Eve event, I came back up to like 7 million alliance credit here. And with 7 million alliance credit, if I had to migrate to, let's say if this kingdom doesn't work out and I had to migrate, I can buy passport again. So like that is another way, like another key for you to actually fly to other kingdom. Because you cannot use gem to buy passport. The only way for you to buy passport is to alliance credit, and the E of the Crusade event can give you so much alliance credit, a lot. Like 7 million alliance credit can get me, I would say 12 to 14 passport right there. From just spending 300,000 action point. So I spent 300,000 action points in the E of the Crusade event, and I got 7 million alliance credit here. And next time, if there's another KVK, I'm gonna spend another 200,000 action points. I'm gonna get another 7 million alliance credit again, and I can migrate next time. So this is probably one of the best way for like completely free to play player. If you want to be able to like jump around a lot, your chance to get a lot of alliance credit is, or one thing is doing the whole like daily thing, donate like slow build. But E of the Crusade event is probably one of the best way for you to get alliance credit. You can get a lot of alliance credit from that event. Uh, hey, hope you're having a good day. I beat the Golden Kingdom finally. Hey, congrats, Mr. Pigeon. I got the Fervent tactic on the second floor, and it was easy street from there. Thanks for the tips. You're welcome. I am in an older kingdom. I'm lucky to get one to go chest a week. So yes, that's the problem. So like you had to make the call. Sometimes you have to be like, hey, my kingdom is dying, and if you want to have like more active kingdoms, you want to spend time with more like active players, then
Need then you need to migrate out. Like a lot of kingdoms, it's like a life cycle. Like older kingdoms gotta die. The older kingdoms, the activity level is gonna die down, and eventually, people just gonna migrate to a younger kingdom. It happened to pretty much all of the game. Like all of the games that had to do with like server, like the older server is gonna eventually die, and at some point you gonna have to migrate. It's it's just uh like unavoidable. So make sure you had a plan. Like, and I would say, like, to be honest, like it's kind of like if you stay in like a dead kingdom, it just super bored. Like 1291, 1291 were kind of like semi dead kingdoms. Like a lot of people migrated out, and when people migrated out from that kingdom, I just feel like the activity level is not there. You just feel like sometimes you just need someone to talk to, or you just want to see like your alliance chat a little active. You can like talk to people, but sometimes it just feel like you play the game by yourself, and you're not able to progress very far. Even though you might have a chance to you might have a better chance to win a mighty discovery event or like all other kind of things, but like I would say to a point that you can have like a very solid 3 or 4 like legendary commander marches. I think it would be best for you to like migrate to a younger kingdom where you can like enjoy the game more. Like this game have a lot of like social aspect is I would say a very strong aspect of this game, like socializing with like other players. And when you just log into the game, just to like sending out resource gather, and you're not able to like interact with other players. It just doesn't feel right. It just feel like you not play this game to like enjoy the game. You play this game just so that you can level like a certain commanders, or you just play this game. I don't know I don't know what you play this game for. If you go to like a Dead Kingdoms, just so you can get some legendary commanders. And the reason the thing with like a Dead Kingdom is that like it make you feel depressed. Like when you play in a Dead Kingdom, it make you feel depressed, and you are most likely going to quit the game. How do you get 200,000 action points? From saving, and I still have a lot of action points. I'll show you guys how much action point I still have. Uh, I still have I still have like 250,000 action points, to be honest. Like I went easy, like I ran easy on the last day of the Crusade Eve event because I was already at number 1, and I just don't feel like spending any more time killing Marauders. But it's all from my saving, and just finish everyday quest. Like nothing is crazy. Uh, like saving action points or like just not spending them. Like a lot of events where you had to spend action points. For example, like a lot of people they might have a lot of players they might waste the action points on event like strategic reserve event. So strategic reserve event is one of the event you some of the player you might I don't know for whatever reason you might want to go ham for it, and you got waste action point for it. A race against ham, another event where you can waste a lot of action points. Like I don't do those event. A Caravan event, like you want to minimize on the amount of action point you use. You want to wait. You want just to use like you want to do the event by just using your everyday action points instead of you like wasting like action point potion like bottle just to complete the event. And there are like many. I think there are like few other events where if you participate in the event, you got waste a lot of action points. So it is up to you. Uh, some of those events, like only top 10 players can get a golden sculpture, and you can waste like 40, 50,000 action points, and other players, they might try harder than you. And at the end of the day, you end up with nothing. You gonna end up winning some like epic universal sculpture instead of golden sculpture. And it's just not worth it. And for me, like whenever I go into the event, I make sure that if I go into the event, I am going to win. Like if I am going to spend like 40,000 action points on any of those events, like I'm gonna go ham. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna go for number 1. Like I'm gonna spend my action point there and ended up with like rank number 2 or 3. I think I'll show you guys one of the image here. I think I participate in one of the event right here. So I think one of the event here, like Clarion Core here. Um, I think if you kill a lot of barbarians, I think you got like 10 golden keys and some gems. So this is also another event here. that if you go for it, you gotta lose a lot of action points. So that one of the events that I tried for before. Any other event? So this one right here is strategic reserve event here. So this event before, like I think before, half a years ago, like you used to be able to get a lot of points from killing guardians. So I did not I did not use action points in this event right here. Like I just send my marches around and killing a whole bunch of guardian in all of the holy site. So I've never used any action points on this event here. I just go around kill guardians. But now you cannot do it anymore. And now I'm seeing a whole bunch of players just wasting action point on this event right here. A strategic reserve. It's such a waste. Like you don't get anything there. People scouting my city. Oh, I gotta return some marches here so that I can kill some barbarian. How much longer? 28 minutes. 28 minutes okay. I can wait. Does this guy take how long does it take to come to finish here? I hope it less than 28 minutes. 7 minutes, so good enough. So yeah, like I would say, like I am very good at like managing my resources. I would say, like I would spend money on this game before. Like I don't deny that fact, but the amount of money I spend on this game doesn't give me like crazy advantages over any free-to-play players. It all come down to like how well you can manage the resources, how well you can manage for like any event that you want to participate in. Like if I want to participate in any kind of event, like I want to make sure that if I participate in that event, I'm gonna win. Like I don't participate in an event that I cannot win. So one thing is that you need to be able to evaluate your strength. You want to be able to evaluate your amount of resources, and when you go for an event, you want to win. You don't want to go for an event and you want to end up at like third or fourth or what's like nothing. And for like so another reason that I was saving a lot of like action points before because I was planning. So I planned a lot of things ahead of time. So I was planning to save a lot of action points for one of the city skins that I might need for KVK. So when I was in Kingdom 1291, I've been there for like 3 KVKs, and I was hoping for like an infantry city skin to come. That's why like I don't use action points. Like I just keep saving action points. I just wait. So I've been waiting, and the legendary infantry city skin it did not come. So if you can look at the available city skin right now, like a whole bunch of legends there is city skin for Archer, which is complete bullshit here from oh what is it? How did you get this one? This one is from the pay to win event here. But like they're giving a whole bunch of like freaking like Archer infantry city skin here for KBK season 3, 4, 5. So 3 Archer city skin, and I've been waiting. Like I've been saving action point for 3 KVK season already. And since now I migrated to like a much younger kingdom, it means that though like Archer's city skin gonna come back again. So there is really no point for me saving action point anymore. So that is why another reason why I use all of my action point in the previous pre KVK event, which is killing Marauders. But I've been saving action point for God knows probably 6-7 months at least 6-7 months. Been saving for an infantry city skin, but this game hates me. Like it doesn't want me to have a legendary city skin here. Like only if there is a way. Like if there is a way for you to like convert one of your legendary city skin to like an infantry legendary city skin or something. Come on, they should have let me do it. So I have a legendary city skin here from KVK season 1. As you can see right here, as I said before, like if I want to participate in an event, I want to make sure that I win. So this is one of the event for KVK season 1 that you can win the legendary city skin. So I won the event for like the top honor ranking, so that I get the honors. I mean, I get the legendary city skin right here. But there is no more good legendary city skin for infantry player. So I just been wasting my time saving action points, to be honest. 1672 love. Yeah, welcome to the live stream, Emmanuel. I get a question how many alliance for PvP season 1, and it Martin, and we have a, I don't know what the question is, but if you're asking how many kingdom for KvK season 1, it's always 8 kingdoms. There are always 8 kingdoms in each KvK. Doesn't matter what season you are at. So there are always 8 kingdom in every KvK, at least so far. I heard there is a new KvK type, which is a lost land. I think there is a new KvK type coming. I don't know, but so far, like all of the KvK so far always contain 8 kingdoms. Got a nice base there. Thank you. But yeah, if if you like an archer players, or if you like a cavalry players, you would definitely want to save some action point for some of the archer city skin. Like you know that there gonna be like 3 legendary city skin for archer, and if you like an archer player, you should definitely try to get one of those legendary city skin. So definitely start saving action point from now. Like the next KVK, I think it's gonna be you gonna get your first archer legendary city skin. So you can start saving your action point from now, and when KVK start, you can look. So I would say nowadays, if you want to win, if you want to be like top on the ranking in KVK, you would probably need around 400,000 to like 600,000 action points. Sometimes might be even higher. Let's say if you want to go for like, okay, if there is like an infantry city skin coming out, I would tell you you're gonna need a million action points. I think there will be a lot of player going for an infantry city skin. I think a lot of player waiting for an infantry city skin for KVK. So if there is if there are like a legendary infantry city skin coming out for KVK, I would say you gotta need to kill barbarian every fucking days if you want to win. But like for like an archer legendary city skin, it might cost you less because it's less competitive. Like less people compete for it. Less people actually want to try hard for it. But I can't wait for them to release like a legendary city skin for infantry player. Man, I think people got killed barbarian every day. It's gonna be very very tough to win a legendary city skin for infantry. So that's something you got to prepare for. Like you need to set the expectation. Like you need to set expectation right. Like you gotta see, and it also depend on which KVK you in as well. Let's say like right now I am in like an Imperium, like a CA KVK. So there gonna be a lot of big player here. Gonna be a lot of big spender, a lot of like active players. So to win like top honor ranking in like a CA KVK is gonna be a lot more difficult than to win top honor points in like a CB or CC KVK. Because in lower C, you gotta have a less active player, you gotta have a less player you need to compete for. But like in this KVK right here, there are like shit ton of players. And you never know, like a lot of Z player here, like for top honor ranking, like a lot of Z players, Like they are experienced player. Like they came from older kingdoms. They know how the honor ranking work. They going to wait. They got to wait for the last week, and they got to push. And you might think you might be in the top 10 or top 20 right now. You'd be like, oh, I am winning this city skin, but you got to get knocked off. They got to knock you off the top 20 in the last week of KVK. Trust me. Like a lot of the player in ZKK, they are experienced player, and just because you in the top 20 right now, it doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't mean you gonna be able to secure your position right here. So that is another thing you need to take into consideration. Just because you have like 400 or 500,000 action points, it doesn't guarantee you that you gonna win the top honors. It depends on who are in your KVK and how like how good is that how good is the city skin that you are going for. Like if you want to go for an infantry legendary city skin, make sure you say 1 million action point. I can tell you right now, like you're gonna need a lot of action points. Like people got kill barbarian from day one if they like an infantry legendary city skin, I think. Man, because I think there are a lot of infantry player as well, and possibly cavalry as well. Like if you got like a cavalry, a legendary series skin, expect a very steep competition there. Like people gotta go very hard for it. How many action point do you estimate to win KVK one? Your arch if you're an archer player, you need to get artillery educator and forget about archer. Uh, hey, how is your kingdom doing? 1636 is doing very well. We are just farming. We are just farming here in zone 5, and we are waiting for the next zone to open. 500,000 action points, yes. KVK season 1 mainly play around 20 million to 40 million power. Some span around, but for top ranking in honor, you need 400 to 5,000 action points. Yes, around there. Another reason with KVK season 1 is that a lot of people, like a lot of people, they like the look. A lot of people, they like the look of the KVK season 1 series skin. So for KVK season 1 series skin, a lot of the players they like the look, like just the how the KVK season 1 series skin look. So they might go very hard for it, and you are definitely into like tough competition. Depend. Some KVK season 1, there could be like dead kingdoms. There are a lot of dead kingdoms, but there could be a very active kingdoms against. Like it's it's very hard to tell. Like it's very hard to tell how much exactly action point you gonna need. Like the number is roughly estimate, but it can change depend on who are in your KVK. Like in season 1 right now, like a lot of people are like jumper account. Like they can collect a lot of action point before they create the account, and they are also like experienced player as well. So you are going to compete against like experienced player for the series skin. You're not competing against newbie player. So some of the player in season 1, or I would say at least 30%, 30% of the player in KVK season 1, at least 30% are like experienced player, are like player who plays this game before. They create a new account and they play KVK season 1 again, and many of them know exactly how the honor system work, how to obtain the legendary series skin. So you are going to put yourself up against like experienced player, and they gonna know exactly what to do. And you can sometimes you just can't tell. Like some of them they might like have a lot of action point like stock up and ready to go. And that's what I see in let's go check on my I'll show you guys. I'll go on my beginner account here. I haven't logged into it for a long time, but I'll show you guys the honor from the top players. And I think there are a lot of like of crazy honor amount, to be honest. So this is my beginner account. So you can see right here, like a whole bunch of people here, like 200,000 action points is a lot. And it is only what, 36 days left still. So it's only about like 20, 20 days in, 20 days in Lost Kingdom for like a beginner Cow Kingdom here, KVK season 1. And we already have people at like 200,000 action point here. And the top 20 is what, 83,000. So that's still a lot. So let's go back to my, can I collect, no, my main account here. So like KVK season 1, like top layer were like 200,000 action point after 20 days. And top 20 was 80,000 action points. So let's check on our, let's check on this Lost Kingdom here. On a roll. So how many days so far? Probably 10 days, 40 days. So about 10 days in. So about half the time here, and like 125,000. So pretty much about half of what the top players in my KVK season 1 here. Top 20, 40,000. So about again like about half of what the players in my beginner kingdom as well. So I mean like people have a lot of action points. So it's gonna be a tough competition everywhere you go. I don't think it matter where it is a KVK season 1 or season 2. Especially in KVK season 1, I think it's gonna be a lot harder for like low spender or free to play player to do really well in individual honor rankings, because a big spender, they can buy a lot of action points. They can also donate in stage 2. If you remember, in past glory, stage 2, like big spender, they can donate a lot of gems, and they gonna get a shit ton of action points that no free to play or no low spender can match up to them. So like I think your chance for like a low spender or like free to play player to win top honor ranking is very very slim, very very slim in earlier in KVK season 1, especially when you have to compete against like a lot of big spender player. Like in my KVK season 1, after like 80 days, we already have a whole bunch of people above like 89 million power player. We even have a player at like 300 million power, like 80 days. Like the amount of money they spend on that game is crazy. Like the amount of gems they donate in stage 2 is crazy as well. But they have so much action point. Like you cannot match up to them. And I would definitely say do not go for like the top honor ranking in KVK season 1 unless you have a lot of action points. Like I'm not wasting action point. I still have 11 minutes left, but I am going to kill Barbarian now. I time it. I don't waste. I've never waste action points. Oh, oh, shit! I fucked up. I use freaking I use auto flat. Oh shit! I wasted 10 action points there. I just say I don't waste action points, and I just wasted 10 action point here for using a non-peacekeeping commander. So my auto flat has no, maybe this is why I'm losing. I did not have like a boot on her. Son of a gun. Come back. Maybe that's why I'm losing. My auto flat does not have a windswept boot on her. Here. Yes. Okay. Better now. Kill this guy here. Okay. Any city rallying in the Lost Kingdom chat? Any good stuff in Lost Kingdom chat here? Anybody getting rally? Anybody getting imprisoned? Nope. Nobody getting anything here. Thank you for taking your time answering my question. You're welcome. Killing a level 30 plus barbarian here. Mm, another way, another easy way for like getting gems is that finish all the mini event here. So nowadays, for me, I'm not, so like every week there like one event for you to get like 20 golden sculptures. Like I don't go for those event anymore because I have a decent setup. I have like a decent amount of commanders already. So now I am just focusing on this mini event only. So for like increased troop power or increased power, like I usually complete this event so that I can get the extra gems from this event here. So that I can use probably use it on Guardian of Infinity, or possibly use it on like another Wheel of Fortune if I have to. With my calculation right now, like my Grand U is gonna be max by the time Grand U is unlocked. Like by the time Grand U is usable in this kingdom, my Grand U is gonna be expertise. Oh, I have 81. I can definitely use some more on him. Should I? Yeah, I should. So I'll get him another level here. So four. So one, two. So two more skill for my Guan Yu here. Like just every day collecting three universal sculpture every day, and I should be able to expertise him in what 50 days, in probably 40 days. Like consider like I can do a lot of other event as well to get a universal sculpture. Like can get universal sculpture from Ark of Osiris, can get universal sculpture from Seal Road event, Caravan event as well. So it probably gonna take me 40 days, 40 more days to expertise Guan Yu, and then after that, go work on Leo here. So that another reason why I don't go for those event anymore. You know what I'm talking about, like the event that you have to train is a train or use a lot of speed up. So if you top ranking, you get like 20 golden sculptures, but it's just not worth it for me anymore. And I just feel like it's much better for me just to spend like a small amount of speed up every week just to collect a whole bunch of gems from this event here. And I think gems for me right now probably have much better use, so that I can use gem on Guardian of Infinities. That another thing. Probably I will have to spend more gems on that event because like with the new equipment system, we gonna need we gonna need to upgrade. I gonna have to upgrade my equipments here. Like my current equipment is not good. As you can see right here, I only have a two epic equipment, and the rest are just blue and green and gray. So definitely had to use more gem on Guardian of Infinity again. I can see myself spending more gem on that event to be competitive. To pretty much, I would say to be competitive, I'm gonna have to use all of my gems from now on. Pretty much all of my gems gonna have to be used on Guardian of Infinity, so that I can craft some more like epic equipment. Like I still don't think I can, like to be honest, like I still don't think I can have like a legendary set, not even a legendary set, not even maybe one legendary piece. Like I just don't see myself getting a legendary piece of equipment. I think my goal would be just to have a one commander, like one strong commander, with one full epic equipment set like after this update. I think that would be like a very, very reasonable goal for me to set myself up with a goal for like having a one uh legendary equipment set. I think that would be impossible. I think that would be impossible for any low spender or free to play player to get a legendary equipment set. Not even after 4 years of playing. It's not possible unless they gonna make it so easy to get equipment materials, which I highly doubt they will. It's just not feasible to get a legendary set. Like legendary equipment set is probably gonna have probably used for like big spender players. Like for someone who got maxed out on that new bundle every month. Like if you don't max out on the equipment bundles every month, it's gonna be impossible. I have 400 gold sculpture. Do I spend all of them on Alex or get both Alex and Richard to 5511? uh, so Richard is not so if you had to choose who you expertise first, I would say get Richard to 5551, make him primary, and then you can start working on your Alex. Richard can serve you much better on the open field. Or I get Richard to 5511, either to 5511 or 5551, and you can start working on Alex. And you can just focus completely on Alex until you expertise him, and then after maybe you can come back on Richard if you want to. But like for low spender or like free to play player, you want to have Richard. Like Richard is probably your main pairing commander that you want to use him on the open field. You can fight a lot longer. You can save yourself a lot of like healings, and you just overall you just perform a lot better. You don't want to bring out like you don't want to use like a very squishy uh commander pairings. Mohammed Hajam, a lot of people are saying 5511 Alex is good, but personally I think I didn't Alex were exceptional until I expertise him. So 55 okay 5511 Alex is okay. Like 5511 Alex is probably better than expertise Sanzu, I would say. Probably just because of his second skill right here. Like you have a chance to do 1700 damage, but like he excel at expertise obviously because of his debuff. But like minimal requirement, I would say usable is 5511. Like that when you can start using him. That is when he is better than most of the epic commander for infantry player. But it's obvious reason that like an expertise commander is gonna be better than a non-expertise commander. So that is you cannot argue about it. You cannot argue about it. Mm. Killing some high level barbarian here. Anything funny in Lost Kingdom chat? Who is this guy? Is he Gang Zero? Ooh, non-taxi. Is he asking to be rally? Look like he want to be rally or something. He like pinging people on Lost Kingdom chat here. Hey, rally me. Spy. Oh, 42 million power down. Oh, what the heck is this guy doing? He's asking to be 0 or what? Hmm. Past glory. Almost finished this event as well. Another way to get honors is that you need to save speed up for some of the event here from for KVK. You can get a very decent amount of honor points if you finish this event right here. So today, I finished. So I trained a whole bunch of troop today. So I finished one of the event here, which is a mini event. It's gave me 160,000 points. It also work. It also add up to the past glory event. So if you in this KVK right now, and if you haven't trained enough troop to finish the event, you should do it. Like you can complete 2 events in once. So that's something. That's some another thing that I love to do. Like I love to like complete 1 event, but you can complete 2 events. So like 1 stone, 2 birds there. So if you in ZKVK right now, if you in like KVK season 2 right now, and there is a lot of war event going on, there is also an event right now for like troop training. Like definitely use your speed up and complete one of those events so that you can complete both of the event. Mm, 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 mm. More barbarian up here. 33. But yeah, like gonna be very excited to the new update. Like I just really want to see what the option are there. To be honest with you guys, uh, right now like the equipment, I feel like it lack variety. It lack variation there. So hopefully with the new brand new like bunch of like equipments that getting released, there may be a new thing that you can, I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like people just using exactly same thing, like people using the exact same set of equipment. So I don't know. I just feel like it just lacks the what what's the word I'm looking for? Creativity. So sometimes like sometimes you want the player to think like out of the box. Sometimes you want the player maybe try something different. So as of right now, I just feel like because as of right now, I just feel like this game it lacks the element of surprise, the element of like creativity. Like we have the people using the same set of commanders, we have the people using the same set of equipment. So it pretty much like you fighting yourself most of the time. But if the game can give you like more option, so like one of the option is talent tree. But again, like the talent tree doesn't give you that many options either. Like most of the people using the same exact talent tree anyway. So it's just like I just feel like I feel like the game need a little bit more. Like some other games, like each player you have a completely different set of like talent tree, a different set of skills. So it bring like it make it a difference when it comes to like one thing is like it's in some like MMO you have like skill build, like you have to like one character you can make it into like so many different paths. So it gives you so many different options. So when you fighting another players, it's not like a completely the same. And sometimes like a different build or like a different talent tree or something like that can can counter like one another. Let's say maybe like I can pick one set of talent tree here that I can do extremely well against a player type A. But if I have to go to fight against like a player type B, I'm gonna lose. So I think it make it more interesting in that way. As of right now, I just feel like people using the same exact commander, like people using exact same talent tree. It just lacks the element of like it just lacks the variation there. If you go into a Lost Cannon right here, you probably see the top layer like using exact pretty much most of them using the exact same setup. So it just sometimes you feel a little bored and it lacks there's the creativity there. I just want like in my so like previously like before this game, like I used to play a lot of like MMO, and a lot of time like I spend a lot of time to like come up with like a completely out of the blue like skill build, so that like my character can perform extremely well. I don't know, like I just feel like in this game it just lacks that kind of things. And to have like a very strong and unique skill build can give you like a huge advantages over other players, and I would love to see something like that. So hopefully, like maybe the new equipment sets can make a difference. Let's say like one thing I would like to see is that like maybe there is a way for me. Like one thing I would like to do is that I would love to like stack a lot of defense. Like I want to stack a lot of defense on all of my commanders. So it might be different between maybe another infantry player. He want to stack a lot of attack on his infantry commander, or like another commander they want to stack a lot of health on their commanders, or like another commander on another player they just want to mix. They just want to hey, I just want to have 5% health, 5% attack, and 5% defense on all my commanders. But one player be like, hey, I want to have 15% attack on my commander, or another player I want to have 15% defense on my commander. So that I hope with the new equipment set it can bring in a little bit more variety in what kind of like equipment that you might want for your commanders, what you think might be the best for your commanders, and maybe it bring in a little bit like variety when it comes to equipment selection, or when it comes to I don't know, or just more legendary commander. It gets too hard to keep up. 76 gonna start some rally soon, I'm sure. Really? Where is it? Where's that city? Are they going to rally it? He bubble though. He's bubble. So yeah, like coming from someone who doesn't like spend a lot of money, I would definitely want to see some more that some things that are a little different. But is I think I'm asking for too much. Like as of right now, its game is okay, but I just sometimes I just have a feeling like people just using exactly same commander, exactly same talent tree. It just doesn't have a lot of variation there. Like one one way, like one thing they can do is that maybe they can I don't know, like let the commander have a more talent tree. So instead of like Airto Flat here, instead of like for example, like instead of Airto Flat only have a access to like only have access to like support, leadership, and peacekeeping command talent tree. What if they what if like they let the commander to have access to all of the talent tree, so that you can mix and match? So that would be something is really interesting. Like one commander can have access to all talent tree, or maybe give it more option, like more talent tree. Maybe I just don't want to. I don't want everybody to go for like defense talent tree, but I don't know, like giving a commander access to maybe 2 or 3 more talent tree may bring in like variety here. Maybe you don't want maybe his commander not all you like support talent tree anymore. So like for Airto Flat, right? Like as of right now, for her, like the only option is to go to like support talent tree and spend some more point on leadership. That probably is the best option right now. But let's say if Airsoft Flat also have access to like attack talent tree, or also have a access to like infantry talent tree or like cavalry talent tree, what would the player do? Like some players they might mix and match a different set of talent tree, and I think it would add a lot more like option for each commander, and I think it would add a lot more variety to this game. I think so. I think that would be something that I really interested in, but I don't think they gotta do it. Like having the commander, like letting the commander to have access to a couple more talent tree would be really nice. Like I would love to have my airtool flat access to maybe infantry talent tree, like infantry and support, or I have access to like maybe like a cavalry player can have access to like cavalry talent tree, or like Richard can have access to like attack talent tree or something. Like sometimes you might want to change it up, right? Like to have like one commander using the same talent tree over and over. Sometimes can get bored, a little bit bored sometimes. And let's say if like Richard can have access to like an attack talent tree, and you can just like change his talent tree anytime you want, and you can just like take him out to like for like a field test or like a field fight something with a different talent tree. That would be really nice. So you gotta have like a Richter with attack talent tree against a Richter with defense talent tree. So it bring in, I think would bring in a lot of like variation to the game. Like as of right now, it's just not that good. I see some interesting stuff going on in Canyon. For example, fairly highly ranked team with some epic lie, Yuji. Wish I saw more of that in the other part of the game. Helicopter, hey buddy, how's it sick up there? We are just farming, and we have occasionally some farm killers coming around, but we destroy them all. A lot of us are very bored, so a lot of us are very bored, and we just like, hey, let the farm killer come out so we have something to do. So that's what people been saying. But besides farming resources and waiting for next zones, there's not much we are doing. So talking about Sunset Canyon, yes, there are some commanders that you can use. As I said before, like some epic commanders they can perform very well. So like some of the epic commanders that can perform very well in Sunset Canyon if you pair them with the correct commander is Sepio. Like one of the Sepio can help tank very well. Also Kusunoki. Kusunoki and Sepio can do very well in Sunset Canyon because Kusunoki has that anti debuff here. So if you pair with YSG, they can do very well. Sepio can Sepio can tank on multiple marches because of his skill when attack. So some of the commander can be utilized very well in Sunset Canyon. I've seen people using that before, like long before. It not just now. But sometimes you have to use what best possible you have. For example, like for my Sunset Canyon setup, oh, they got hit again. Damn it, I got wrecked. So one of my setup is a Charmatel and a Judas Caesar. But like, let's say if I don't have a Judas Caesar, like, I would definitely consider using Charmatel and Sapio because they can provide pretty much the same sort of like tankiness. It's not as good as Charmatel and Judas Caesar, but it can pretty much, it would say 90 to 80% of power. So like, if I don't have a max Judas Caesar, I would definitely use Charmatel and Sapio to help with tanking. And in some situations, they might perform better. Or let's say if I don't have a very high skill level Mermac, I would definitely consider using Kusunoki. So that is sometimes it's just the option that you have to consider if you don't have access to a legendary commander. Oh my god! No, I did not attack today. Oh my god, I have 7 challenge left. How is it? Oh my god, how is it reset time already? How long I been? Oh my god, I've been live streaming for 3 hours. Fuck. Nobody remind me to play Sunset Canyon. I did not attack a single one today. I lost. Every attack, I lose on chats. I don't get one of those material chats anymore. I missed on 7 today. Unbelievable. Anyway, guys, man, I've been talking for like 3 hours. I gotta end the live stream here. Can't believe it. I've been live streaming for like 3 hours and 12 minutes. What the heck? What I've been talking for? What I've been talking about for the past 3 hours? Jesus Christ. Okay, last question here. Chaumatel Iuji or Chaumatel Sapio? So Chaumatel Sapio can tank. Chaumatel and Sapio can tank because Sapio skill, he can heal, and he also he also have that his first skill also his first skill increase damage taken reduction, so very good for help tanking. So you can do it 1 versus 4. So this skill right here can help you tank very well. Like the first skill. His second skill also help a lot with tanking too, because he can increase the damage, increase attack for gang swarm. So a lot of players they using a lot of players they putting Chaumatel and Sapio at the corner so that they can take on like a swarm by 4 versus 1. They can perform very well against 4 versus 1, but not very well against like a 1 versus 1. So that is they do different things. So Chaumatel and Sapio, Chaumatel and Iuji is more like a single target and debuff, and they not gonna do very well. If you putting them at the corner, they can get swarmed out very easily. But if you put Chaumatel and Sapio at the corner, the other players they cannot swarm down Chaumatel and Sapio easily. Even with like 4 marches, it will take some time. So that is something you want to consider on what you want to use your commander for. Chaumatel and Sapio is you probably want them to be at the corner so they can do 1 versus 4 in case they have to. For Chaumatel and Iuji, but Iuji is definitely I don't know. Iuji doesn't do very well in Sunset Canyon. Like I never seen like a high end, like a very high strong team that use Iuji. But I've seen like a very strong team that using Kusunoki, Sapio, Sanzu, obviously, Joan of Arc, also a very strong epic commander. So those are the 4 epic commanders that I've seen a lot on like, the top tier player in Sunset Canyon. So Joan of Arc and Sanzu is definitely like must have. I've seen them a lot. But Kusunoki and Sapio are the other epic commanders that you can use if you do not have access to some of the other legendary commanders. It's been a great stream. Have a good night. Sorry, not reminding you. Didn't realize I've done that so many times. Anyway, guys, I've been talking way too much here, like 3 hours of non-stop talking. So I'm gonna end the live stream here. So hopefully, like I was able to answer some of your questions there, and probably I'm gonna do another live stream again tomorrow to go over the new equipment system. I really want to see how pay to win the new equipment system gonna be tomorrow. So tomorrow, probably after I wake up, is what around probably 12 UTC. I'll probably do another live stream again tomorrow at 12 UTC. If the update doesn't get delayed. Last time, one of the updates got delayed in the last 3 hours. So the last 3 hours, they send out a mail, a system mail. They're like, oh, to make sure that the update goes smoothly, they got delayed the update for now 2 or 3 days. That's so bullshit. So I hope it doesn't happen. Like with all the hyping up over the equipment system, I really want to see it tomorrow. So please do not delay the update. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in for the live stream, and have a great night, everybody.